phrase that states that excuses and success do not go together, which is validated time and time again. Only 5% of America makes 6 figures or more a year. Why is this? It's not because of a lack of talent. It's not a secret that only a few get to know. And it's not because they don't have a profound degree. It simply comes down to this. They have a mild case of the failure disease. We're all instilled with this negatively affected thought disease called excusitis. The difference in successful and unsuccessful people is that the more successful the individual, the less inclined they are to make excuses. However, the unsuccessful person will have a list of reasons to explain why they haven't gone as far, made as much money, or advanced themselves as far as that successful person has. They're quick to explain why they haven't, why they can't, why they don't, and why they aren't. So how do we avoid giving into excusitis? We must vaccinate ourselves against it because it truly is the disease of failure. There are 3 common types of excusitis. The first type labels themselves as, I'm not smart enough. Most people will not openly admit this, but they internalize these feelings and cause them to never try. Most people make 2 common errors. 1, they underestimate the power of their own brain, and 2, they overestimate the power of someone else's brain. These errors can cause one to sell themselves short. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much intelligence you have, but how you use what you do have. The thinking that guides your intelligence is much more important than how much intelligence you actually have. To cure this form of excusitis, you must never underestimate your knowledge and need to constantly remind yourself that your attitude is more important than your intelligence. The second group of individuals puts the blame on luck for the reason they are not successful. Scientifically speaking, there is a cause for everything. Nothing happens without a cause and effect. Yet hardly a day goes by, or at most a week goes by, that you do not hear someone blaming their problems on bad luck. And even more rare when you hear someone attributing their success to good luck. People who rise to the top in any avenue of life get there because of their superior attitudes, discipline, and applied hard work. To cure this form of excusitis, accept the laws of cause and effect. Realize that preparation, planning, and creative thinking precedes good fortune, not luck. The third type only likes to be proactive when they feel like it. They have this common misconception that only the work they do when they feel like giving 100% will be the only work that's worthwhile. However, they don't realize that they're disregarding the magnitude of the effect that they could have on their life if they strive for their goal even when they don't feel like doing what is required. If all successful people only worked when they felt like it, they wouldn't be successful. Success requires sacrifice. It challenges us to do the work even when we don't want to. To cure this form of excusitis, you must develop a long-term goal in mind. Work backwards and create short-term goals along the way that will get you to where you need to go. Find your why. When your why is bigger than your emotions, you will always find a way to get to your goal even when you don't feel like it. Make notice of these 3 common trends, and once they're completely taken out of your day-to-day activities, you will find yourself surrounded by opportunities. How we respond to these opportunities will determine our outcome. In closing, excusitis is the disease of failure. First, become aware of the excuses we're surrounded with. Next, realize that we're only human, but push yourself every day to be the best version of yourself. And finally, eliminate excuses in your day-to-day activities and you will find yourself on the path to success. Thank you for joining us today on The Grind. Get ready, it's a new day, and we'll see you all next time.
Subscribe today at simonarias.com.